let's talk about a sign that went up in Wisconsin recently. So a group put a sign up in Wisconsin. See, in Wisconsin, I think it's in Madison, a sort of an atheist group puts a sign out every year with all the other religious groups who put stuff out. They put a sign out, and that sign says something along the lines of, this season, choose reason, that kind of thing. It talks about how religion causes damage and how religion causes hardened hearts, I think, and closed minds, something like that. But every year they put this sign out. And this year, a group put this sign out. So this sign out comes from this sign was from the Catholic League, and it said, "Atheists strike out at Christmas. Celebrating winter solstice is a child's game. This is our season, not yours. Celebrate the birth of Christ. Merry Christmas." Yeah, paid for by the Catholic League. Now, there's a few videos out there. There's a few folks who have done some videos out there. I think the Friendly Atheist did one I was watching this morning, and it was a good one. I'll include it in the link. I'll include it in the comments of this video when I release it. But the sign, if you haven't noticed, Christians sometimes, it seems, we've got some pretty thin skin. And when people put a sign out that challenges our faith or challenges our religion, we don't care for that very much, and so we want to do something about it. We want to stand up and fight it. And so the Catholic League chose to do that. And the thing about it is, if I'm going to go back to the sign right quick, okay, I don't even get like atheists strike out at Christmas. That doesn't make any sense to me. And celebrating winter solstice is a child's game. That doesn't make any sense to me either. I mean, people have been celebrating winter solstice forever. And it's something that in some way it's been celebrated like all over the world. The shortest day of the year. It's something that it registers with us, and that from this moment on, the sun's going to come up a little bit more and it's going to get warmer. It registers with us, and people have been recognizing that and celebrating that and created rituals around that. But the part of this sign that bothers me the most is this part. This is our season, not yours. That infuriates me. That bothers me a great deal. This is our season, not yours. Well, again, many religions have celebrations around this time of year. Many religions have celebrations, have holidays, holy days around this time of year. So we don't have, by any stretch, Christians do not have some sort of right, some sort of privilege that between the days of December, say 17th and January 6th, the Epiphany, it's ours. You can't have it. You're not allowed to do anything during that time because it belongs to us. No, we don't. Now that's just a really cursory look at it, and that's not honestly the reason why it bothers me. It doesn't bother me that somebody said that because other religions also celebrate and worship at this time and see this season as holy. What bothers me is that a Christian would say it. Okay? Let's say Christmas is the only holy day during this season. No other religion celebrates anything. But we get upset. We get upset because an atheist puts a sign out saying, "This season celebrate reason," or whatever it happened to say. Religion hardens hearts, closes minds, and we go, I need to fight back. I need to say something. This season doesn't belong to us. And if we believe this season belongs to us, we don't fully understand what this faith is all about. even if Christmas was the only holy day in December, between, again, December 15th and January 6th, if Christmas was the only holy day during that time, it still doesn't belong to us. Because this day that we celebrate, this Christmas that we celebrate, the birth of Christ, let's just keep it in the birth of Christ. I know he wasn't born December 25th. I got that. But let's just focus. This day does not belong to us. It's a feast day. Right? That's what in the church we would call these holy days. They would call them feast days. The feast day of Jesus, the feast day of St. Matthew, the feast day of St. Michael, the feast day of St. Andrew, whoever it happens to be. We call them feast days because they were supposed to be big celebrations, massive celebrations where everybody came together. This day, Christ Mass, is meant to be a monumental feast day in the year of the church, in the church calendar. It's a big day, but it doesn't belong to us. As a matter of fact, it belongs to everybody outside of the church. That's the point. It's not about us getting together and saying, okay, this is our party. No. If we're focusing on our faith like it's, okay, this is our party, this is our celebration, this is our service, this is our Mass, then the world has no access to it. We celebrate these feast days for exactly the purpose of welcoming the world into them. I don't care if they believe. I don't care if they believe the same things that I believe. I don't care if they don't believe anything. I don't care if they are vehemently opposed to the idea of Christmas. It doesn't bother me. I don't care if they're opposed to Christianity. I don't care if they're opposed to religion. I don't care if they are all about reason and logic. Crazy reason and logic. That doesn't bother me. We have these celebrations not for us, but for the world around us. We have these celebrations so that we can invite them in, we can welcome them in, we can take this opportunity of feasting and celebration to show them the love of Jesus Christ in an atmosphere of praise, in an atmosphere that's filled with music and food and sweets, an atmosphere that is filled with prayer and good wishes, well and good intentions and of gifts. Christmas is not our season. If it is our season, then that actually might explain a lot about how and why the church is in such decline. Because we are holding on to these things as though it's something that is meant for us. It isn't. I'm a believer. I don't believe. Let me just say something. This is going to be a little off kilter. I don't believe being rich is a problem. I don't believe being rich is a problem. I think being rich for the sake of being rich is an issue. But I believe that some of us are just going to be blessed. But I believe that when God blesses us, regardless of what that blessing is, it's meant for us to give away. I do. If you're blessed with wealth, I believe we're blessed with wealth so that we can provide for others. And if you're blessed with time, I believe you're meant to use that time to bless others. And if you're blessed with the skills of carpentry, I believe you're supposed to use those skills to bless others. And if you're blessed as a mechanic or a teacher or a writer or a poet or a florist, I believe we're meant to use those gifts to bless others. A feast day is a blessing. And like all other blessings, it only comes to to achieve its purpose. The only moment, the only opportunity it has to be what it's meant to be is when we use it to bless others. And so therefore, no, the Christmas season does not belong to Christians. The Christmas season does not belong to us. It's meant for us to give it away. It's meant for us to invite others to receive it and to come into it. It's meant for us to give as a gift to whoever is willing to accept that gift. And I'm not talking about the gift of accepting Jesus Christ. No. The gift to come and celebrate with us. The gift to come and sing with us. The gift to come and eat with us. The gift to come and enjoy camaraderie and cheer together. I want to give you this gift. I don't care about your faith, and I don't care about your non-faith, and I don't care about any of those things. I love you. Won't you please come and celebrate something that really means a lot to me? No strings attached. I just want my friends with me as I throw this party. The Christmas season belongs to us, not to you. If that's the case, then it means nothing. If that's the case, then you're going to strangle it by holding on to it so tightly. If that's the case, it will suffocate in your grasp because you're keeping it all to yourself. And it's meant to be shared. It's meant to be given away. Amen.